Hi, I'm Julie Kunzler with Realty Path, and I'm here in downtown St. George today to visit my favorite lender, Tyler Slesk, with the Ben Zitting team here at Bay Equity.
Julie.
Tyler, how you doing?
I'm
Hey.
doing well. How are you? There we go.
Good to see you today.
It's good to see you as well.
I'd like to do an interview with you, have some of our
Let's
clients
do
and
it.
people hear about the good things you do here at Bay Equity.
Would love it.
Okay, let's head back
All
to your
right.
office, okay?
All right, come on back. Yep.
Now, I'm really happy showing people homes, but if I had to crunch numbers like you do, Tyler is a numbers guy. He is so
That's
good at
right.
numbers. But what made you want to be a lender?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, there's really. It's so funny. I don't think anybody ever grows up and says, "I want to be a lender," right? But
Yeah.
there are so many certain aspects of lending that I've come to love. I mean, I love people. I love goals. I love numbers, and real estate investing is a passion of mine. And so you kind of couple
Put it
all
all
of them,
together.
Yeah, put it all together, and it's a great industry to be in. I mean, you're able to talk numbers, investments. You're able to help people out with. There's so many people that we've helped that didn't realize that they could be in a home.
Well,
And you're able to help them realize those dreams. So,
and that's what I've noticed too, is that when I have people and they have certain scenarios, they say, how do I get into this house? I know I can bring them to you, and you
Sure.
have lots of different loan programs.
Yes.
Because I know you've done conventional loans, FHA, VA, but he's really good. He can look at that and say, how much do you have down? Have you also done credit repair for people?
yes, yep, we do our own credit repair, so we don't push that outside to a third party. A lot of it can be handled inside.
Yeah.
There's just small little tweaks that people need to make with their credit to increase their credit score 30, 40, 50 points to now qualify for a home loan.
And it's actually pretty satisfying to be able to get people into a house. I find the house for them, and then you find the way for them to get
Yes,
in,
you
which
bet.
I really love.
Yes.
And so now with this whole Corona thing, see how far apart we're sitting on the couch, right?
We're trying, we're trying to abide by those rules,
Yes.
right?
But with that, have you seen a shift in the kind of loans that you're doing?
You know what? First, when the pandemic had started, there were, so many loan programs that had really gone out the window that we had been using fairly often. A lot of them were specialty type programs, but guidelines had really tightened up. I think over the last 2 months, we've seen a lot of those programs start to come back. Guidelines start to loosen up just a little bit, but I mean, we're still, we're just 6 months out from this starting. The unemployment rate was fairly high, and so there's still, there's still, been a little bit of tightening in the mortgage industry. But I mean, like you alluded to before, Ben and I, we love to get creative and try to create within the guidelines that we've been given. So,
well, for me, there's a lot of home buying and selling gone on because people want to get out of these states where it's kind of crazy.
Sure.
And so I've been busy.
Yes.
And then too, I think with the rates are incredibly low. I mean, how low? I don't know if I've ever seen them this low.
Right. I mean, they're in 2% territory, which is outrageous, right? And so it was somebody that was qualifying for a home when interest rates were 4.5%, 5%, now qualify for a lot more house. Granted, home prices have gone up a little bit, but I think that the advantage to lower rates has probably outpaced values going up. So.
And also, a lot of people are doing refis, right?
Yes. Yep.
And that's loan modifications, all that sort of thing.
Many refinances going on. I don't know, if I think if you have a mortgage, you've probably looked into refinancing,
right?
Just because there's so much hype around those lower interest rates right now. So and with those lower interest rates, there's higher value. So people are taking out cash, maybe to consolidate debt, maybe to invest, and so there's a lot of different reasons why somebody would refinance.
Right. So you're starting to see why I like Tyler. He knows his stuff here. And if you look at all of these awards that the Ben Zitting team has gotten, they've been rated for several years in a row as the top lender in Southern Utah, and you can see why. So there we go, folks. This is Tyler Slesk with Bay Equity, and here's their information right here. So if you want a good lender for refinancing, or if you're considering a home loan, these are the guys to go to. Thanks, Tyler. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We'll do
Knuckles.
elbows.
Thanks.